Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Cigar Cellar. I'm Jeremy, GM here. We're gonna do a little tour walkthrough of the Cigar Cellar and give you guys a rundown on who we are, what we are. Hands down, in my opinion, the best cigar, food, whiskey lounge 25 minutes outside downtown Atlanta. Let's go. Welcome to the Cigar Cellar. I know for all of you watching on YouTube, it's been a really long 2 years since this channel has been alive. So we're hopping on here today. We're gonna do a little walkthrough, a little run through, bring the YouTube channel back, and yeah, basically give you a rundown on who we are, what we are, and yeah, bring you guys a little behind the scenes on what we're doing here. So come on in. For anyone who doesn't know, we're located in a little strip mall at 2500 Cobb Parkway Northwest in Kennesaw, Georgia. Now, when you walk in from that parking lot, I know a lot of people are just like, oh, nice, a little cigar shop. But when you walk in, this is what you're greeted with. We're a full 5-star lounge. We got everything from food, big whiskey wall, full walk-in humidor. We have a members VIP lounge as well. So we're just gonna do a little walkthrough today, give you guys a rundown on what's behind the scenes in this place. So come on in. First thing you'll notice in here when you walk in on the right is our stage. Obviously during the week, it functions as another foretop that you can sit and lounge in up top. On the weekends, every single Friday, Saturday from 8 to 11, we do live music up here on the stage. If you hop on our website, cigarcellar.net, you can see everything we have through there is a list of events. And so you can stay updated with everything we're doing. If you also don't follow us on Instagram, behind us here, you're gonna see the main lounge. Now, very, very intentionally, we built this place with only 6 tables on the floor. What you're not gonna see is a bunch of tables and a bunch of seats. We do not focus on fast, high volume, quick turnover here. We built this place obviously for the community, for you guys to be able to come in, dine, lounge, chat with friends, share a cigar between each other, and have 3-4 hour table times here and truly enjoy yourselves with your friends. That's also why we did big armchairs to make you as comfortable as possible while you sit here. You know, we're not putting you in backless chairs to try and get you out of here quick. So very comfortable environment. Our staff is awesome here. They'll help you through anything, any questions you have. So come on in, ask them if you guys have any questions. All right, behind me, obviously, you guys can see we have a full service bar that loops all the way around through the inside of the lounge. On the back side of that, we have a full patio as well that's open air to the outside parking lot. So if you want a little more airflow, that's a great place to sit as well. The cool part about this place, actually, that a lot of people don't realize, you can come and just have lunch, just have dinner, have a glass of wine and dinner, and you don't even have to smoke cigars, where we are full service with whiskey, tequila, wine, food, dining, everything from that to cigars. So you can kind of use this place however you want, and we've set it up in that way for you guys to enjoy. So there's a lot of different zones, a lot of different areas and ways that you can use this lounge. That's one of my favorite parts about it. Whether you come in on a slow Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, you want a coffee and a cigar, kick back, get some work done, show up on a Friday, Saturday night for date night, glass of wine, live jazz music, and a 16-ounce ribeye, we got that. We can take care of you on that. Now, very intentionally, we focused a lot on our exhaust system here. We want this to be a very welcoming place for everyone that comes in here and not just the cigar aficionados of the world. So obviously air circulation was really important for us. A lot of people that you'll notice nowadays in lounges use, they'll kind of cop out and use smoke eaters, which are just replacing and cleansing air. So it's more recycling air. You still get that very stodgy Vegas smell to it, even 24 hours later. We, up here in our skylight dome, put a huge ATV sized exhaust fan up on top of that. Now what that does with our big windows over here to open air is we replace the entire room. 2 minutes, we can turn the whole room over and we'll dump all of the air in here. So basically we're exchanging it with 100% clean air. So while yes, there are cigars in here, it is hands down one of the cleanest air cigar lounges that you'll ever be able to enjoy in this area. That was a very intentional thing we did so that it was very welcoming for everyone that comes in here. And it's variable speed. We can control it based on how many people we have in here. We've had 60 people in here for Sinatra events. You can still read the tequila bottles all the way across the room. But that was a big thing for us. But yeah, we got stage up here, like I said, lounge, nice big chairs for you here. Back down that hallway, as you guys will notice as well, we have some really nice restrooms back there for you as well, men and women, so they're pretty nice. Actually, another very intentional thing we did, if you pop up here real quick, we have, I know this is kind of crazy to see in Kennesaw, but up on our stage we actually have a baby grand piano. Another very intentional thing we did, you know, to kind of set physically and literally the stage. We bring some really great entertainment to this area. We feature a bunch of local artists, everything from 3-4 piece jazz bands to solo pianists, acoustics. But again, cigarcellar.net, we got a whole list of events that we do on there, so make sure you guys keep up on those. As we move through this place, I want to pause real quick. One of the most important things to this entire place is your experience as a guest. Whatever it is, in whichever way you're enjoying this place. The most intentional part of that is the staff that we have in here. We've worked really, really hard to find the best local bartenders, servers, tobacconists, chefs, to bring you guys the best quality product, as well as being educated on it, but in understanding how to share that with you guys. When you walk into a place like this, it can be super overwhelming and intimidating. You know, if you don't know your product, your cigars, you're kind of lost and people look at you like you don't know what you're doing. Our staff here is incredible in the way that they will pair you through things, they'll sit you down, they'll sample things with you. They're involved in our purchasing process here, so they also know what's coming in, what you've had, what's next. So please sit down, speak with our staff, slow down, try things with them, be curious, and we love sharing that with you. So don't forget to ask, we love helping. And I love bringing a bottle down and sampling it with you, so I got you. We're gonna move through here, show you humidor real quick, and then one of my favorite parts is the big whiskey wall that we put in. It used to have 2 TVs up there on the wall, but there's a lot better things to look at than a TV like Scotch and bourbon, so we'll hop back there and look through it. We have a 4 times world certified forklift driver sitting right here. Moving through here, on the right back here, we have the full walk-in humidor. We'll dive into that in just a second, but first, I want to share with you guys our beautiful, beautiful whiskey wall that we've worked really hard to bring you and source for this area. Now, in Kennesaw, it's kind of crazy to find stuff like this, but I have a lot of pride in sharing the massive selection that we have. And, you know, we have everything from, I was going to say, we have everything from Coors Banquets to Macallan M. So I got something for all of you. But walk through here with me. Obviously, top row up there, got some really great tequilas for you guys. Bottom 2 sections, some of my favorites are the Scotch. Great selection for you guys. We can always tailor it as well. We do flights of everything that you see here. Back bar is kind of everything that's currently open at the moment. This side over here is gonna be most of our bourbons and ryes, which if you glance up here, there's some pretty incredible stuff that you guys will know. We usually have a great selection of the Wellers, Stags, some antiques. We always do full flights of the E.H. Taylors. So, I mean, there's always a bunch of great stuff going on up there. All right, okay, follow me here. We're gonna talk about the most important part of the cigar cellar. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is some quality Mexico Miramar espresso beans from our friends over at Bellwood. Now, Jacob, what's one of the best things that goes with a great cigar, premium tobacco? Coffee. So, hear me out when I say this. We have really, really, really wonderful coffee here. That's something I've worked really hard to bring everyone here. A lot of lounges you go to, you're getting Keurig K-Pod cups with a Padron cigar, and that doesn't work here. So, we have really wonderful espresso here. I promise it's gonna top anything you're gonna find in this county. We have full taps as well, so we've got beer for all you beer guys. We're gonna move through here, hop in the humidor real quick, give you guys a little rundown of what humidor looks like. Little merch cabinet out here. Covered the coat up so no one sees. Hopping into the humidor here real quick. This always rotates. It's something that we really tailor to our customers and who we have coming through, our members, but you will always find our staples in here. Sampere, we're great friends with David. He's a local owner of this company. Great Padron selection. We've always got Padron stock, Davidoff, Ashton. We have an infused selection for you guys. Fuente, actually here you go. We just got a nice big shipment of Opus in, so we got a ton of Opus, a bunch of Don Carlos Anniversarios. So humidor is always moving, always rotating. We work really hard on keeping premium tobacco in here for you guys. We do 15% off boxes for members, which we'll dive into a little more on the other side. But again, there's always something in here for everyone. We have full-time tobacconists here at the Cigar Cellar, which really separates us from a lot of other places. A lot of cigar shops you walk into can be super intimidating, you know, it's just one dude chilling in there. Hop in, figure out what you want, come on out, and hopefully you pick the right thing. We like to really tailor it to each customer here, whereas we have food and whiskey, we want to pair that for you. So we keep full-time tobacconists here that actually get to walk through the process with you, understand what you're drinking, what you're eating, and pair a cigar more specifically to your experience. Or if you know what you want, hop on in here and get what you want. We do to-go cigars all the time. 10% off box sales as well. So if you want boxes, we can hook you guys up on that as well. But yeah, I mean, there's always something in here for everyone. We are going to hop into VIP real quick. I'll show you guys the other side. It's through a little arch over here. We have a whole VIP lounge that we built for our members. That's about 2 years new. Main lounge side, we're coming up on 5 years in October, which is wild to think about. But yeah, we'll pop on over to VIP real quick and I'll show you guys my favorite part of the Cigar Cellar. So this is the entrance to the Cigar Cellar VIP, which also we want to make feel like you're walking into a cellar, not just the cellar. So it is kind of fun. We did an entire rock lined wall coming through here. It's kind of ominous looking through the other side because you can't actually see what is on this side. If you come through this way, you will see kind of our back room here. We call this the boardroom. Boardroom is super cool because it's basically a spot for a lot of our corporate members or people that want to do private dinners, wine dinners in here. There may or may not be a massive 10-seater poker table under this beautiful dining top. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. We have a TV in here with all the dongles that you need to plug into for work meetings. We have a group that comes in here and does their new hire staff training in here. So they'll come in once a month and do that. Full fridges over here on this other side. This is kind of a fun collection of a lot of bottles we've had in here. So it's always growing, always moving. But yeah, fridges down here. We can do a full service bar. We do a lot of really great dinners in here. We've done some with Glendronach in here. But yeah, this is kind of the boardroom for whatever use we need to do with it. We'll pop over here to the other side. I'll show you the main part of VIP. As we move through here, everyone gets their own code or fingerprint into this side. So you come through the big wine cellar door here. And this is my favorite part of the Cigar Cellar that most people don't know about. This is basically a big extension of the experience that you get on that side, but tailored a little more specifically to our members. First thing you notice when you come in is obviously how much cozier this side is, super welcoming. On the left over here, you will notice the custom lockers that we built. We had actually brought some lockers in originally that we bought online and they did not cut it for us. We wanted something a lot nicer. So we custom built all of these lockers, temperature and humidity controlled. They have a much bigger storage size in them actually. Full cedar, so really beautiful lockers. You can keep all your stuff in there, store your cigars. Now, we wanted this to have a very laid back, loungy feel to it. We want it to be an extension of the conversation for people, an extension of the experience, an extension of the service that our bartenders and servers give you guys. So its full focus is just on the experience that you get to have with your product and your friends. So it's a very, very special room to me. I actually got to work with my sister and my girlfriend designing this room and building it. So it stayed all in family, in-house, and was actually a blast to do. It holds about 20, 25 people. It's a really nice laid back lounge during the week. A lot of our corporate memberships actually use this during the day, and then it sees a little more of the nightlife on the weekends. Fireplace, chess. It's built, I mean, you can look at like how much area these 4 chairs take up. We weren't trying to put a lot of people in this room. We wanted it to be very comfortable and welcoming for you to just sit and enjoy with your friends. Now, I know we talked about the evacuation air system over there. We did the exact same thing over here, but doubled it. We actually built a drop ceiling on this side, as you can see. So it actually, if you look here, if you pan up on these panels, you'll see that some of them are cut out like that. So there's actually open ventilation all through here, and we put 2 huge exhaust fans on this side. So since we don't have the windows on this side, we put one exhaust fan to pull the air and one to replace the air. So you're still getting a full room turnover of air, so it's clean, fresh air. You can walk in here in the mornings and you don't smell anything with cigars. It's such a beautiful thing. Little neat bar that we run over here. I actually love this bar. This is where I come and sit, have my coffee, put my laptop out and work. We have a nice little selection of bottles as well on this side. If we pop back here, also, I think this is my favorite piece of the entire cellar. Found that at an estate sale. Actually, all the art we found in here is from an estate sale, so it's kind of cool. We built a full restroom as well, so you don't have to cut through to the other side. The most important part, black toilet. I know you guys appreciate little things like that, so. But yeah, full restroom, that way you don't have to walk through and cut through the other side. Okay, now I know a lot of you are asking what could possibly be more important than obviously the black toilet and VIP I just showed you, but I can tell you it's cigarcellar.net/VIP, so go check that out. That'll have all the info, full breakdown sheet on all the options and pricing we have available for VIP. Please leave a comment of things you guys want to see, questions you have. We will dive into some cigar reviews and some coffee reviews, some whiskey reviews in future videos. We just want to make this video to give a general who are we and what are we. And again, I want to remind y'all, we are literally just 25 minutes outside of downtown Atlanta. It is 1000% worth the drive, I promise. If you have not been here, do it. Even if you live in downtown, it is well worth your Friday, Saturday night, evenings, date nights to come on out and hang out. You will not regret it. Again though, I'm Jeremy Foster, GM here at the Cigar Cellar. Bezzy's my right hand. I'm sure a lot of you know her already. Come on in. I'd like to invite you to sit down, have a cigar, have a drink, enjoy our incredible menu that we have, and just share what the Cigar Cellar is. See y'all next time.